You can take some moment, without closing the eyes. Just looking around, being relaxing. Without any particular goal or agenda. Yet not going into the usual loops of the mind, like worries, planning, or churning on something bad that happened. Using the senses of, especially the visual sense, to be like this cat, like cats, like babies. Using the sight sense as a portal to stay in the present. No matter what happened today, or no matter what trigger we carry, or contraction or heavy heart we have, if some of us have that, we can still stay in the present. Notice each time you are kind of going, you're living the here and now. And keep coming back to what's real. Also notice this tendency of the mind. We are looking at something and it may label it. It says, oh, it's a tree, or I don't know, some association, labeling, or some narration. Do your best to just perceive the present without the narration. You can include also hearing as another avenue to stay present to what is real. This is a very simple and basic, yet very effective awareness exercise. There's many benefits. I mean, first of all, it diminishes this tendency of us to be lost in what's not happening in the past or future, which this tendency creates a lot of suffering. Because in the present, it's very infrequently that there is a problem. This can be very effective when something bad happened, or we are deeply triggered and we don't think straight, or you get angry, or you get deeply stirred in some way. It's a good coping skill to just, okay, there's trigger, there's feeling, I'm aware of them, I allow them. But how about first get more conscious, more established in the present? I once had a teacher who, I remember that I was young and somebody gave him a news that somebody dear student, old-time student, kind of died unexpectedly or something. And I was really watching this teacher, and he kind of became quiet. We were somewhere, I don't know, in another country, I think. Anyway, we were somewhere in nature or something, and he started to just really be very present in looking. So in the fourth way tradition, this was called the looking exercise, to use this sight to bypass the mind and to stay in our true power, the presence. Anyway, we can also close our eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Sensing the movement of the breath is another portal towards the now. And also is another coping skill to deal with strong triggers. Simply staying with the breath. Thoughts may pop up. We see them, but we don't log into them, don't get involved, don't be sucked into a story. So thought, like a sound, coming back to being present. Just being present to what is. What is are seemingly outer phenomena, like sounds and sights, temperature. Then being present to what is internally, internal phenomena. So the flow of thoughts bubbling in and out. Or or sensations, functional sensations connected to having a body. As well as these emotional sensations, which appear more in the area of the chest, the belly, throat, the frontal line. Usually, most of us are working our life not hearing, not seeing, being lost in thoughts, and not feeling what's in the body. That's why meditation like that may seem like an effort. But with practice and interest, it will become more natural and effortless. Just be conscious of what the present brings, without trying to change it or be lost in that. So turn your attention towards the inner body, where we have our feelings. It's a story, but as energies, heaviness, or flattery, pressure, or not. Or, some us are at peace and it's just clear, peaceful, calm. So noticing whatever is there without trying to analyze it or label it, without trying to change it. This is very important, especially when we have some unpleasant feelings. So do your best to welcome these energies completely without resisting them and free from a story. Yeah, and if you notice any discomfort or something like that in your frontal line, belly, chest, throat, get more precise. Notice which area. Is it a big area or is it a small area? Is it deep inside? Is it needles? Is it pressure? Just observing and allowing. If you are feeling peaceful and calm, it's okay. Don't need to manufacture anything. And notice that these things are appearing, these feeling sensations, they appear in a space-like medium. Like the furniture appears in the room, the space, the clouds appear in the sky, the zombies appear on the screen, hopefully. The same, these energies, feelings, they appear in this open, welcoming, aware presence. We're not trying to calm this. If some of us are more some unpleasantness, heaviness, don't try to calm it. Just let it be as it is. Being witness. Staying in the now. Now, come back to not just feeling the inner body, but be open to the totality of the now. Sounds, temperature, being present to the totality of our experience. Notice the sense of this aware silence, aware background. So though invisible, colorless, formless, it's that which is hearing these words, that in which feelings appear, fade away. So resting as oneself. So from this place, I would like to do a little bit of what one of my teachers calls conscious welcoming or releasing. Laura, Lucille, she does this often. So what's the most important is to just stay witnessing. I will ask some questions or say some things that may stir some images or may stir something in your body. So allow those, watch them, but don't try to analyze or do anything. Just noticing whatever is stirred, follow the prompts. So allow yourself to bring up something either in the world out there or in your inner world that you have some friction with. It's frustrating, or it's painful, or it's upsetting. Something in the outer world or inner world that you like to change, that you dislike. It causes some triggers, and when you're out there, you keep thinking about that. Yeah, so welcome whatever that is, one item. What I mean by welcome is that allow any images, memories, pictures about that particular item. And simply watch from awareness what shows up. Watch image after image. But don't get lost, it's just pictures. If somehow what comes up is like a lot or really difficult to be with, you can use this tool to tap on your forehead. Tap on your forehead, feel the tapping, but also keep allowing content around this item that you wish you were different. It's not too much, just witnessing is enough. And allow also any thoughts, the usual thoughts you have about this, anything, whatever thoughts are about this, like, man, this is not right. I'm so tired of this, why is this happening? Just allow thoughts about this subject. Yet watching them, witnessing them. But notice also a sense of just being here, hearing sounds, feeling the feet on the ground. Not sticking to thoughts or images. Now, come down into the body and notice if there are any, notice whatever energies, feelings, sensations, contractions that are in your body connected to this topic. Just allow them, free from story, just be with these energies. And just for my own, reference, if you feel something somewhere distinct, can you put your hand there? Just for me to know if there's any part of the body. Okay. So really hang out the attention there a little bit and let go, resisting this sensation, let them be. And as you're staying with the body, see if there's any story connected with this situation, there's any old story, there's any meaning that your mind makes. It shouldn't be like that, or it's my fault, or I'm not safe, or whatever. Welcome any story. But rest as that which is witnessing, is aware right now. And notice again if maybe something else came up into your body. Welcome this energy completely. And notice the aware space surrounding these energies. Yeah, we're not trying to solve the problem. We are just letting it be here as we are very conscious. This by itself helps a lot. Tune into your experience and look into it. Check your sensations, images, thoughts. We can ask ourselves, am I this stuff? Am I these things, sensations, thoughts? Or am I that which is aware of them? Not intellectually, not this philosophically. Who am I? Am I this contraction or these thoughts, or am I the awareness that is watching them? Obviously, we are the latter. We have a choice to keep focusing on resisting or being busy with the stuff, suffer, or open your attention and go back to yourself. Go back to this sense of simply awareing. So open your attention, don't focus into any part of the body. Notice the space. Which perceives things, yet is not really affected, scratched. Just let yourself be. No past, no future. If there is any unpleasantness in your body, residual, do nothing about it, not even focusing on it. Release custody over it like it's fishes swimming and you are the ocean. Resting in the now. So let's do one more time. Allow something, maybe this time something connected with your inner world, maybe some painful thought or some painful limiting belief or some pattern of behaving or something that you wish you would rather change or get rid of. Tendency, some thoughts, some belief, some story or some pattern. So welcome this here and allow any images, pictures, memories of that when it's happening and how it affects you or others. But don't be lost in them. It's just images or words appearing in front of you. If it's too much or difficult, you can also tap on your forehead. Not to get rid of them, but to make sure you're not lost. So images, and notice the tapping sounds. And now come down into the body. Notice any where you are holding this suffering, this thought, this pattern. Welcome fully whatever is happening now. Not trying to change it, anything. Yeah, and allow fully any reaction about this, like, man, I'm so tired, or what's wrong with me, or I want to change this, it's terrible. Allow complaining. Remain present, conscious of these energies, the sounds in our head. But also notice a sense of being aware, sense of presence, that which is aware of these reactions, these images, which is free from them. Yeah, and see if there is any story as a headline, this pattern or this whatever this is. What does it mean about me? What does it mean about me? See whatever the mind produces. Like I'm broken, or I'm something wrong with me, or something, whatever. See what the story is connected with this. Let it just come to you like a headline. And just see it for what it is. It's thought, form. And tune into your body and notice any other reactions or sensations, energies connected to this. Just witness. Yeah, let go, trying to change it. It's not going to kill you, this energy. It's the direct effect of believing that thought. Go back to this thought or story, this whatever is the story. What is the seeming advantage of you believing that thought? What is the seeming utility of believing this story? Yeah, just see whatever comes up. Watch that. It's natural if this exercise stirs things in us. It's natural. Sorry for that, but it's ideal conditions here. We are processing the ideal conditions. We are together and aware. And also ask yourself, what is the cost or the disadvantage of maintaining this story or this pattern? You see what comes up. It's a thought, the cost. And allow any feelings, energies connected with this, whatever rises again. Just be aware. Yeah. Notice if there's any like, oh, I don't want this, don't want to feel this, and see if you can just for a little bit welcome this energy completely. We don't need to focus into it. See it for what it is. Cluster of sensations. If there's any feeling, allow. You don't need to control it. But also notice the space in which the bell sound arises. Notice the space in which these feelings flow through. And once again, check your experience. That's what we are dealing with all day, every day. What is here? Some thought, some energy, some sensation. Am I those? Am I a feeling, a thought? Or am I this presence in which they appear and which perceives them? Just check for yourself in this moment. Most of us, we have a clear recognition that I'm not this, no matter how painful it is, it appears to me. So we have a choice to be lost in what we are not, a little fragment, be tight, like in tight shoes, or we can go back home, go back to our true power, our refuge. So open your attention and zoom out of what's happening in the body. Just be. Noticing the feeling of I amness, feeling of being. It's okay if there are still, let's say, energies that's not, don't try to get rid of them. That only maintains them. It's just resistance. If we go to this sense of aware openness and release custody over these energies, they naturally become absorbed, they dissolve. It may take a few minutes. What's important is to stay this open attention. Just knowing, being in the now. Cars, the air. For the last minute, just do nothing. Just resting like a cat. No thinking necessary. Notice this mystery, like through this, I don't know, half an hour we had here, all kind of data came through, sensation, feelings, and now we are back to what we always were, this present space. The wise Indian man Ramana Maharishi said, let what comes come, let what goes go, be interested in that which remains. Gradually allow your eyes to open.